Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Barry, That Goat Metal Show. On today, August 27th, 2022, on this last weekend of August. Yeah, summer's coming to a close. We're gonna be hitting September soon. We're gonna be getting ready for fall. I guess we'll go from there, right? All right, and then fall, then winter, and the grueling days that all come when living in New York in the winter. All right, but some things I wanted to get over. I wanted to give a nice shout out and a nice shout out to my guys over at Extinguish the Code, Dave, Tracy, Lugo, and G. Um, I want to thank them for inviting me to put some vocals in one of their songs and to do some. I was able to go back to the studio and to go in there and do some vocals at which I was just so flabbergasted to do. I was just so it's not too many words. I was just excited. I hadn't done it in so long, um, and it just felt so good. And from what I heard, they said that everything came out well. I am looking forward to the final product. And once it's already set in motion and it's already out, I'll be sure to put it out there for you guys so you guys can take a listen. But yeah, again, I want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart, for thinking of me and asking me to do this. It was fantastic. I had a great time, fantastic time in that studio, and I look forward to doing more stuff with you guys. Okay, all right. Also, right now, I wanted to get going with an interview I saw. I don't know if guys know Chris Garza. He is the guitarist from Suicide Silence. He has a podcast called the Garza Podcast, and I've been catching up on some of the stuff. He's had some incredible guests, um, and he's got a pretty decent podcast there, and I think it's worth the watch. I got him subscribed on YouTube, and I'm gonna be catching up on a lot of the stuff he's been doing. But one in particular, he had Glen Benton from Deicide there. Okay, and that was a very very good interview. I guess what I'll do is I'll try to leave the link in the description if you guys want to check it out. It's about I think it's about 45 minutes, 40 something minutes long, but it is well worth it. When you guys get a chance, just check it out, and you give your judgment on it. It's a really good interview. Um, he talks about a lot of things that's going on. He talked about the past. He talked about some of the stuff that happened between him and the Hoffman brothers. But also, he started talking about the new album. Okay. One of the things that's catching a lot of flame with the new album is that he mentioned something about it being more uh, like anthem stuff and progressive. Okay. Now, anytime anybody of heavy metal or heavy music in general hears anything saying progressive, we think right away of it just going from heavy to slow. And I can't see Deicide going into some mellow shit, playing, rainbows and unicorns. I don't think that's going to happen. But he did mention, I think that Steven Shim has been getting more into, I guess, into black metal. So I think that maybe they might dabble into the black metal element of it. Maybe that's the progressive side they're talking about. I mean, it would actually be interesting to see how they would progress into a black metal style. I would actually be interested to hear that. But that kind of threw me off there for a second. He said progressive. I was like, ooh, progressive? What's going on here, man? Let me find out he's going to start putting braids in his hair. But yeah, if you guys get a chance, check out that interview. It's on the Garza podcast, and it's really really good. Okay. Also on parts of the podcast, I saw there was interviews there with Dino from Fear Factory, and he mentioned some of the stuff that went down between him and Bird C and what happened with Bird C leaving the band, and I found that to be very interesting because it's just amazing because I always thought that was a tight knit band, and I guess behind closed doors things happen, but he is not saying who the new singer is going to be. He wants it to be a big surprise, and we hope we get that. I mean, I'm looking forward to some new Fear Factory. I really am. And Yeah, that really sucks. We gotta wait, but we'll see what happens from there. And before I continue, I just want to give a quick, my condolences to the fans and the family of Stuart Antis. Am I saying his name right? Anstis. I'm sorry. The guitarist that used to be in Cradle of Filth. Wrote one of my favorite Cradle of Filth albums, Cruelty and the Beast. And 48 years old, same age as me, man. I didn't even get a chance to read what was the cause of his death or what happened. I guess when I get a chance, I'll look into it. If anybody does know, you can put it in the comments for me. I'll be glad, really appreciate it. But I just really find it messed up. We got a lot of these great artists passing away at such a young age, man. And, I mean, some of it is the particulars, drugs and stuff or whatever that, they think with the whole rock star life. But, some of it, others is just health, and, everybody got to look out for themselves and take care of themselves. All right. But we'll see how that goes from there. And also, I want to give a quick shout out also to my man, Frank, DJ Box. Auditory Assault is coming back. And I'll be sure to put some stuff up for him or whatever. He's going to be coming on Tuesday nights. So it's going to be hard for me to go and co-host with him on the weekdays. We were discussing maybe doing some, phone, in and outs and stuff like that. We're going to see how that goes, but hopefully we'll get it going. But we'll see. All right. All right, guys. So that's it right now. If you guys have anything else that you want me to check out, please leave it in the comments or, throw it in there. Send me an email. Also, be sure to check out my Facebook page, the Sith Lords merch, where I have tons of gear, metal, and all sorts of geek and, pop culture stuff there, for you to check out. Great deals. All right. So that's it right now, guys. Also, I want to give a shout out to my man, Richie, the silent producer. Always the man, and I know he's going to be coming up with some new stuff coming up soon, and I'll be putting it up on the channel. All right, guys, take care. Have yourself a great weekend. This is Barry, That Goat Metal Show. Stay brutal.